Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Pisces for the year 2016. It's an overview for the entire year. Please check your rising and your moon sign as they will give you more info on the energies available to you throughout this year. Let's start Pisces with this reading right here. You have in the challenge position the moon card. The moon is a card that represents truth coming out. It represents also intuition. It also represents, the moon is like a veil that covers reality. So we don't really see things as they are. It's kind of like they're fuzzy, they're not well defined. And this is a year for you to be able to tune into your our own intuition, which in Pisces is very strong, and for you to be able to be mindful of the people around you and the reality around you, to be able to really get out of this sort of fuzzy, unfocused situation. In the center of the reading, you have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords represents, unfortunately, theft. It's someone who is taking what does not belong to him or her. So it could be, I usually see this as intangible things. So it could be someone stealing your ideas or the credit for your idea, or it could be someone taking your dignity. Regardless, it's someone who is, like the moon card. It's a great pair, unfortunately, because it's someone who is not presenting themselves as they are, and they're and they're relating to you so they can deceive you. Unfortunately, I hate to be negative, but this is a good warning for you to be able to keep your eyes open. Okay, coming up with the Seven of Swords, another seven. So again, the month of July could be very important. There are many signs that the year seems to be in half. First half of the year could be a little bit more rough. Second half is going to be better. Seven of Cups represents a lot of options, having a lot of options. But unfortunately, it could also mean that you are suffering from shiny object syndrome. So it's hard for you to focus. This, you like this, and then you like this, and then you're focusing on this, and then, stay in focus. It's going to be hard in 2016, and that could give room for people to deceive you. So again, try to be mindful of who you are hanging out with, basically. The good thing is that there are options available for you. This is a card of the Three of Wands coming up in the position of the things you cannot change. It's a great card because it's the card of someone whose ships are coming in. Okay, so this person is simply waiting. He sees his ships, they're there. Your options, your possibilities, Pisces, are there in the horizon. They're coming in. You just need to wait a bit longer. Okay, so be mindful of not getting impatient, because that could take you to that could lead you to teaming up with someone who is not very honest. Even if maybe you don't even know it, but you just want to achieve your goals, and then you're in with this person who eventually steals or deceives you. Okay, in the position of the health, you're going to receive a great card, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a great card because it represents perspective. Okay, it's a card that talks about someone who has a lot of wealth around her, but she's focusing on the Falcon. The Falcon is a symbol of flying up high and being able to look at the entire picture. So you will have perspective throughout 2016, which is a great thing for you to be dealing with in the case of this theft, or not very, might not be a theft, but someone behaving in a dishonest way towards you. So it's good for you to have perspective, because you won't see it as the end of the world. But also, the Nine of Pentacles means that it has to do with the moon, in the sense of the intuition, because perspective sometimes comes hand in hand with intuition. If there's something that you think it might not be so good, well, don't ignore it, okay? That is part of your perspective, especially for Pisces, because they're very good with intuition. As the outcome card, you have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card that is a very good card for the end of the year, especially after overcoming this, because it represents joy and happiness and getting together with friends to celebrate. Friends, family, people that love you, you know, they're good people for you. So by the end of the year, Pisces, you will be able to surround yourself with people that love you and care for you, and they are good for you, and you will be able to celebrate. Okay, so it won't be all doom and gloom with this thing. You just, thanks to your perspective, I think you will be able to overcome the situation and just take it in as a lesson of who you are not supposed to be with, and with whom are you're supposed to be with, and how to, you know, a lesson on how to read people, and a lesson on patience, you know, to wait for your time to come, and a lesson on listening to your intuition and being able to gain perspective from it. Okay, and by the end of the year, I think you will be very happy celebrating with those of you who are near and dear to you. You could even be celebrating, you know, aside from all the celebrations at the end of the year, it could be celebrating a wedding. So it's a year of a lot of lessons, I think, in regarding relationships with other people and learning from other people. So I hope this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I wish you a fantastic 2016, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.